Good morning. I sound a little less raspy today, so that was a nice treat. I think I had a cold, but you know, I'm on the mend, so it's fine. And Jenna is also on the mend. She is going to see her surgeon this morning. What are you doing, Bo? Bo's trying to get in the cabinets. For her follow-up after her appendectomy, and she's doing great though. Like she was baking yesterday. She made Evie a cake, and she took a shower, and she's just doing regular life things. So there's Bo. There's my little Bubba. So that's nice. Bo is turning 1 tomorrow, which is so crazy. You're so big. Evie's birthday is today, and so Evie's 11. I looked back on my memories, and it showed her birthday party last year, and I was definitely in labor, but I was in denial. Like I was having, I thought, Braxton Hicks contractions, and they were pretty painful. So I remember at her birthday last year, I was like having painful contractions, and I went to bed, and I woke up a few times during the night, and I was like in pain, but I just like went to the bathroom, walked around, and I'm like, okay, I'm not hurting, I'm fine. I went back to sleep, and then I woke up the next day and took Inga and Roz to have their tonsils and adenoids removed, and then came home. I'll tell that story tomorrow for Bo's birthday, but then I ended up like going back to the hospital, and then Bo was born a few hours later. But today we're going to talk about Evie because he's so loud. What are you doing, you silly boy? He's playing in the pots and pans. So today we're going to talk about Evie. Evie's 11, and she was my Pi baby. She's born on 3/14, so she's Pi Day baby. She's also a palindrome baby because I'm such a math nerd, but she was born on 3/1/4/1/3, so it's the same forward and backwards, which is super cool. So Evie's birth story is we were living in Little Rock, and I scheduled an induction like I did for the other 2 before her, and Jenna was natural. I went into labor naturally with her, but so she was my 3rd induction, and we mainly were doing that at that time because of Lucas's schedule. He was in residency, and come here, Bubba. And his residency program was so crazy that if I didn't schedule it, like he may be on call, he might be like just not able to be there. So we scheduled it, went in, everything was textbook. I mean, I think she was maybe just like 2 or 3 days early. And actually, no, she was born on her due date. That's right, she was 40. That's right, she was 40 weeks to the day. And anyway, we scheduled the induction, and everything was just going as smooth, and they broke my water, and there was some meconium in the amniotic. And so they broke my water, and there was meconium in it, and I had never had that happen before, and so I didn't really even know what that was. I was like, what is this, you know? And they were like, it's okay, there was meconium in your fluid, your baby had her first bowel movement as she was being born. We're gonna have a whole team of people in here just in case she aspirated any of that, because that could be a big deal. And so everything else went just as planned. I mean, I was progressing, and then it was time to push, and I pushed a few times, and she was out, and she was beautiful and healthy, but they whisked her away really, really fast. Like I barely got to see her. And they checked her lungs and made sure that everything was good, and then the whole team just left because she had not aspirated any of it, thankfully. And then I remember as I was in labor, like right before pushing, I'm Googling meconium in amniotic. So I'm Googling as I'm in labor, and you shouldn't do that, by the way. But what did that look for, Bo? He's giving this mean look. Anyway, it of course tells you the worst, and so I'm expecting to have my baby like in ICU for a long time, and I was like, oh, this could be really bad, and everything was fine. So she checked out fine, and the team for the just in case she had aspirated the meconium, they left, and then they handed me my beautiful baby. She was so healthy. I think she was 7 pounds 11 ounces, 21 inches long. She was born at 3:05 p.m. and she was born, I remember we went to the hospital and the dogwood trees were green, and on the way home they were budding and they were white and beautiful, and so I always think of Evie with the dog. so I always think of Evie whenever I see the dogwood trees blossom, because that was like right when she was born. It was the dogwood trees were blossoming. And let's see, so they handed her to me and she had blonde fuzzy hair and she was just so cute. And then Jenna came to the hospital a little while later and she was so excited to have a sister, and she was 4 when Evie was born, and I just remember Jenna being so happy. And yeah, so that was Evie's birth story. And then afterwards, like as she got older and she heard her birth story, she always loved to tell people that I pooped in my mom's belly when I was a baby. It was like she would meet people and she'd be like, hi, my name's Evie. I pooped in my mom's belly. So that was always Evie's little thing when she was a kid. So Evie is my quiet one. Everyone always says, why don't you show Evie on here more? She's just reserved. She's kind of an introvert, but Evie is so silly, and she's starting to just become a little lady. Like, she is just growing up before my eyes. Like yesterday she was at baseball with us and she was just so like kind and patient and like nurturing with Cora at the ball game and with Bo, and just such a helper. And it's just neat to see her become like one of the kids that needs me for a lot of things, to an older child who is getting more independent, and she's right at that cusp, and it's just fun to see. And so Saturday, she and I are going to spend one-on-one time together. Bo might come along, but it's still one-on-one time with her, and we might go shopping and just spend the whole day together, and it'll just be really fun because that's Evie. I always say Evie's love language is like all the love languages. She loves quality time, she loves gifts, she loves acts of service, she loves touch. Like, Evie loves all the love languages. And so then later today, before Evie and Inga go to volleyball, we'll have a little family party for Evie. And I feel like we've been celebrating her birthday for like a month. Evie's always loved birthday parties, but she's been asking for things like, Mom, can I get this? It's for my birthday. Can I get this? It's for my birthday. So she's kind of been like getting things for her birthday for several weeks now. So I feel like we've already celebrated her birthday, but tonight we're gonna celebrate it with cake. Jenna made her a cake yesterday, and we're just gonna have a family party for her, and it's just gonna be so fun. And I'm going to share a bunch of pictures of Evie today. And so everybody that says, where's Evie, will get to see a lot of Evie today. And what else? We're gonna go to Jenna's doctor's appointment in a little bit. And yeah, last night we got in at like 11:30. So we didn't get much sleep last night, but that's okay. So, okay, I think that's it. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. There's Evie's cake that Jenna made for her. I love the messy frosting, and she said it was lemon flavored. Oh, she's gonna love it. And the little pearl decorations. It's perfect.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories.
So just in case we have tornado warnings, I wanted to clear the storm shelter out. So this is our storm shelter. It's like a concrete room, and it's just a safe place we can go if there's a tornado warning. And we have a bench in here, and a lot of times I'll store like birthday presents and stuff in here. So I do need to clean that area out a little bit, but I keep water in here and some snacks, and usually I have blankets and pillows, and we have headlamps, and we have an emergency radio in here, and a first aid kit, just things that we might need just in the event of an actual tornado. But this tornado shelter just gives me peace of mind, just in case. All right, we got done with the balloon arch for Evie's birthday just in time. How does it feel to be 11?
I don't know. I'm at 11 for 1 minute. I'm at 1 hour and 1 minute.
That is true. To the minute, huh? So you've been 11 for 1 minute.
No, 1 hour.
1 hour, 1 minute. Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Abby. Happy birthday to you. Yay! Yum, yum, yum. Jenna, your cake looks delicious.
Yeah.
Corey, is it thumbs up? Good. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. It's that eerie still before the storm.
Liam, run.
Looks like there's a tornado coming.
Hey, everyone's got their headlamps.
My nose.
Hurt your nose?
Stop the video.
What
Stop
happened?
the video. I hurt my nose.
Yep, guys, get in there.
Tornado. Tornado here.
Here's Cora. Cora looks cozy.
Don't go eat. Hey y'all.
Hello.
Hey y'all.
You want to? What was it?
Almost. I know what that was.
What was it?
That's something the hammer doing, and I heard that.
Oh my goodness.
That hurt about the wheel.
But you gotta pull up just in
Then
case.
after that,
Okay.
and I run fast I can. And I smashing the wheels. That's smashing where I was falling.
Oh my.
Smashing was falling me.
Oh.
When I was walking, it was falling me.
Oh my
It
goodness.
was smashing me.
Oh. Guys, we're gonna go around and say something nice about Evie. Jenna, go first.
Evie is a very funky little girl, but that is what makes her like the best person to be around. She has the best personality, and she's very. That was loud.
All right, Liam,
Abby
your turn.
is a very funky girl.
Funky.
Sad.
No, it's a
He can't think of anything.
She's funny. And she's
She's a what?
Funky
girl.
Angus,
All right, Sam's turn. Sam, what is something nice about Evie?
she's a funky girl, but she's fun to be around.
Sam, you can't say that. I said that.
I know, that's why
Bo says, I want to turn. Hey, we go. Inga's turn. Say something sweet about Evie.
She's a funky girl.
She's a funky girl. It's just so sad.
All right, anyway. What else?
She's a funky girl
Yes.
with pretty clothes.
What else?
She's fun to play with.
Good job. Cora, what is something sweet about Evie?
I never said anything. I love her. How about you guys say her's the best?
Oh, that's so sweet, Cora.
How about me?
Demi, what is something sweet about Evie?
It's that she's very good at making cakes and she wears very good clothes. She makes a lot of friends.
Aw, I love that, Ben. That was sweet.
Mom, hold up.
That's like the
Mom, see, what is something sweet about Evie?
I think she makes good friends. And she's the best one in the family, and I liked the birthday.
Yes,
And I sat by her on the birthday.
so sweet.
She has
Let's go first, Jenna. It's Rozzie's turn. Say something sweet about Rozzie.
Rozzie is the prettiest princess I've ever met. And she has the best personality. And she's so silly.
That was a good one.
At least I didn't call you funky.
Okay, Inga, your turn. Say something about Rosalind that you love.
Oh, bingo. Pretty, and has a beautiful voice, and is really talented.
Oh, that's a nice one. Evie, what about you? Say something sweet about
She's
Rozzie.
very pretty. She's a unique little girl. She can do things some other people can't. She's very smart, and she has quite a lot of friends.
It's very sweet.
Yeah, but
Rozzie, go ahead. Say something about Daddy.
Daddy, sometimes he calls me monkey,
Yes.
and sometimes I like to hug him and kiss him before I go to sleep.
Yes. That's very nice. I think he likes that too. All right. Cora, what is something you love about Daddy?
I like that fast. And I'm so cuddly. And I love him like so best. Before I want to start.
And I look forward to making at least 20 every day. It's just my favorite thing I've ever done. And his dimples are the cutest thing I've ever seen. I thank God every day that he made Benny.
The boy Benny, what?
Mama, I can go next.
All right, what about you, Evie?
He's a very sweet boy. I'm crazy, but still. The half one. I'm a tiny. So much. And I always give her hugs and I love whenever she makes me. What would you do else my best thing to eat in the whole life.
Thank you, Benny. Okay, Roz, your turn. What do you want to say?
Every day when I go to school, I say bye. And when I go to sleep, I give you kisses and a hug before I go to bed, and then I get water and go to bed.
I love that.
I love her. Mama, I didn't say anything. I didn't say it. I love her.
So
It's
sweet.
so the best. Mama, I think I didn't say it.
Okay, what about you, Roz?
About sometimes when I say, can I play with Bo on the ground, you let me. And when sometimes you give me water with ice and I make them. But I want water with ice right now. Give me water with ice.
Oh my gosh, Ben.
They build another.
Oh, that's so cool.
Why are you in my chair?
You are so creative. I can't wait to see what you draw.
But this bridge, something happened.
Okay.
And it was a car wreck.
Oh. Girls are good at drawing.
Now, girl looks like she's drawing a sunflower with powder on top of it.
Yeah. Is everything pink with your glasses on, Roz?
No.
No.
And I'm making it like a round circle.
I love it.
Not one step wrong.